Hello, my name is Allison Gordon Wright, and I am one of the immigration attorneys here at Villafranca Law. Today, I want to update you on some recent trends that we're seeing with our marriage based immigration cases. Specifically for our cases where someone is adjusting their status or applying for their green card from within the United States. For those cases, we have been seeing really fast approvals, which in immigration law is not usually what happens. Fast is not usually the word we use to describe how things move with government processing times. But recently, specifically for individuals who entered the United States lawfully and who are adjusting their status through a US citizen spouse, we have had this year a bunch of very quick approvals. So I said this year, that means cases. I'm recording this in June of 2024. Cases we have filed since the start of this year in January, we have already gotten approvals. Folks have received their green card in the mail and are now lawful permanent residents. This is really exciting. And I often tell my clients, like, this is luck. Congratulations. It was not that I had the magic touch. I wish that were true. But I do think that something the government is doing recently is helping with this, is helping these fast decisions not be a coincidence. And that is interview waivers. So it used to be that if you're applying for a green card, you're adjusting your status through your US citizen spouse in the United States, you're almost always going to have to go to an interview. At the interview, you would talk about your marriage, about your immigration history, things like that, to a US immigration officer. Recently, the government started waiving those interviews for folks who had really strong evidence. So I have another video up talking about the kinds of evidence we submit when we submit these marriage-based cases, but you're proving right to a US government official that your marriage is legitimate, that it is not fraudulent. And to do so, you present evidence of your shared life together. Again, we have another video talking more about the kinds of evidence to use. And so I encourage you to check that one out. But I do think if on paper you show, look, clearly we're in love, we're sharing our life together, we're getting married because I want security here in the United States so that we can build our life together as spouses. I think that if you can make that case on paper, then the government doesn't feel the need, right, to bring you in to ask you those questions. And so, while we don't have the magic touch to make things go faster, I do feel confident that we're getting the right kinds of evidence and making those cases really strong so that it's obvious to the government official reviewing the case that, oh, clearly this is two people who are in love and who are wanting to apply for this green card so that they can live their lives here in the United States together. And they're not applying for the green card or they didn't get married, right, just for a green card. So I'm encouraged by that. I hope we continue to see these really fast approvals. We can never promise it. It's the government, right? Like how long things take are really not within our control, but we can present those really strong cases. And I do think that making sure we have evidence to show, to convey your love story to an immigration officer is at least helping us, right, get those interview waivers and move these cases along that much faster. So I'm really excited about that. I'm excited for our clients who, we've had clients that came to the US on student visas, who came to the US as on H-1Bs or employment visas, clients who are DACA recipients, who now are lawful permanent residents of the United States, which is really exciting. And I encourage you, if that's you, if you're married to a US citizen, if you're thinking about getting married to a US citizen, reach out to us. We'd love to talk with you about your individual circumstances and how we can help you through the green card process so that you can have that security to build your life here with your spouse in the United States. So hope we talk soon. Thanks.